and he's on the more aggressive side of it. That's granted. I mean, you'd be an idiot not to argue that. But I just think the system has kind of forced these guys to do more than maybe they would have otherwise, and you don't need to give a guy like Joey Logano that kind of incentive.
I think he was more aggressive because he knows like he doesn't win as much as he used to.
That's probably true too. And again, same responsibilities. You got these sponsors, and you got all this. The heat is on. I don't know, man. I never saw him turn. I never saw him.
No, he didn't turn.
It's
You know what I mean?
he pitched him, but like everybody, like, what is he supposed to? You want him to just like back out of the throttle, like coming off a two? Like it gets tight off a two if you're side by side. Like that's just how it is. It's not like he completely doored him into the wall. Like they got close and Logano had to lift and he touched the wall barely. That wasn't a dirty move. Like there's nobody that would say like, oh yeah, that's a dirty move. And then all of a sudden,
the sad thing is though, a lot of people did say it was a dirty move. That's the sad thing.
Yeah, which is stupid. It's like I don't know what else you want him to do. Like when you're under somebody, like there is not two grooves off a two. But like you're racing for the win, like I don't know what else you expect from him. Like he was trying to. It's not like he tried to just door him into the wall. Like it's just there's not room for two guys there, and like.
Yeah, I agree with that, Ryan. I think I've always kind of had a lot of respect for the Jeff Burtons and Mark Martins of the series and history. Like their philosophy is, I'm not gonna try to pass you by dive bombing you into the corner. The way you pass is you get a good run, you get off the corner, and you get underneath them or get on the outside of them down the backstretch, or get in a position where they can't chop you off. It's kind of dirty to pass somebody that way. In fact, I get frustrated about it in this league.
I think the other thing is like, when has William Byron ever like made like a dirty move or like, that's what didn't make sense. It's like, okay, like if Kyle Busch did that or Brad Keselowski did that to him, like okay, like William Byron is like one of the cleaner drivers like in the sport. Like he doesn't wreck people. He doesn't get into people.
I know you love William Byron, but like William Byron's he's an afterthought when you think of NASCAR drivers. He is.
Yeah.
No one thinks of him as like, oh, he's an asshole. Oh, he's a good guy. Oh no, he's an in-betweener. He doesn't fucking cause any waves.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything. Like he barely squeezed him off the corner. Like that. I don't know. Like I'm fine with Logano getting into him. I just don't think like the action that he took fit the crime that like Logano was so wound up about. Like clearly the last like 5 laps, Logano had a faster car. Like he ran him down from a second. He was clearly faster. He could have made a move on him before doing that. Like the second he got to him.
My question.
I think at the same time I would have been more happy had he tried to make a move and wrecked him.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like he had, it wasn't like they were coming. Like if they were coming into the checker, like yeah, I guess I understand that a little bit more. That was the first time he even got close enough to touch him, and he just drove it in. Like if he didn't hit Byron, he was in the wall.
Yeah, he
I
knew
guess that's my thing. Yeah,
but
that was my thing.
My question is, did Logano not like learn a lesson from the Kenseth incident? Apparently not.
Oh no, I mean, and like I guess like it's just William Byron, like he seems like this nice kid, like whatever.
Well,
like,
that's what you thought about Matt Kenseth.
Yeah, and like I guess I don't see Logano making that same move to like a Denny Hamlin or like a Kyle Larson or I don't know, someone like that. I think he just thought, oh, it's William Byron. Like, oh, he's not gonna do anything. Blah blah blah.
I don't know. I see Joey Logano doing that to anybody that's in front of him. I've seen him do it to plenty of guys. I don't think that matters much.
Yeah, you might be right.
All I'm gonna say is he's lucky that Dale Earnhardt is not alive still.
The comparisons of Daryl Earnhardt are like stupid because like I don't know. It's like he's always been aggressive and that's how he is, and he has no respect from anybody. Like there's nobody in the garage area that respects Joey Logano because he races like a complete douchebag.
Well,
So
I think that's
just...
the biggest difference. I'll be honest with you. I see Dale Earnhardt in the '90s doing exactly the same kind of move that Joey Logano did. The difference is Dale Earnhardt carried so much respect from the other drivers, and he somehow was able to build that kind of intimidator role,
but like
also have the respect of the guys. And I don't think Joey Logano has that.
No, but like I don't know. I still think like there were a lot of people that didn't like Dale Earnhardt because of the way he did stuff like that.
That's true. He wasn't really like popular, super popular with a lot of the fans until early '90s.
I think it's like his off track, the way he was off track, that like people were like, okay, like this makes sense. Like Joey Logano off track is just like a fucking pussy. Like nobody respects that at all. Like if somebody wanted to just completely like, you know, destroy his face after the race, they could do that. Like he's not gonna be able to defend himself.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, well, I mean, when his entire crew steps in, yeah, like man to man, like there's nobody that's afraid of fucking Joey Logano. Like there's nobody in the garage that's afraid of that guy. So.
Well, I'm more frustrated at Roger Penske and the way he would interpret this situation, because he's as hard of a double standard as I've ever seen, because he'll praise Joey Logano for being the kind of racer that'll do what it takes to win, and that's the guys he wants. Those guys, they'll do anything. But then when it happens to his guys, he claims on national television, I wouldn't hire a driver like that.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I think the biggest thing is just like the action that William Byron took didn't fit the crime that he got. I guess that's my biggest thing, but. There is no doubt that like Clean Air helped Byron get ahead by what he was, and then he burned the tires off, and Logano was better on the long run all day. And I think if he tried to pass him, like if he actually tried to pass him, I think he would have had a good shot at getting around him and wouldn't have caused an issue. And now like he's sitting there, and Byron has a free shot at him whenever he wants it. So. But I mean, it's not like Logano has like consistently been up front all year, whereas like Byron's been up front all year, Chase Elliott's been up front all year, Blaney's been up front all year. Like, I don't know.
At the end of the day, Joey Logano is just a piece of shit.
I think pretty much everybody.
Let's just leave it at that. He's a piece of shit.
Well, Larry, this is what we were talking about. We were like, the last like couple years, it felt like he had kind of like got out of that, and like some other people had some scuffles, and he wasn't involved, and he hadn't been quite as much as a dipshit, and then just
he dug himself 6 feet deep again.
Yeah, he just did that to himself again, and it's like, okay, congrats, like you got to win, but like,
what did it cost? Everything.
Yeah. You literally just got like a Mickey win for just driving through somebody. Congrats, like I don't know. Yeah,
but he's only the same person.
Just one level up.
He is literally. Like, in that point of their career, like, Joey Logano and Ty Gibbs are exactly the same. They've won a fair amount of races at a young age, but they've also, like, ruffled a ton of feathers. And it's like, you can't talk shit about that when that's exactly what you did as a driver at that point in your career.
For himself.
Honestly, what's crazy about it is like Kyle Busch is like